I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. We saw a midweek recovery, a turn, albeit somewhat tentative, on the financial markets today after what was the biggest two-day points decline ever for the Dow Jones Industrials average in Monday and Tuesday's trade. All of this, the risk assessment on the coronavirus spreading globally and what this could mean to the world economy and corporate earnings. We had today tech stocks, which had been under some severe selling pressure, leading the recovery. Microsoft, for example, is now the world's most valuable company. It's worth $1.3 trillion, even as its share price has dropped by about 10% from its all-time high. Air Canada in 2019 was the best performing of all of the airline stocks. So far for 2020, not so much. The company is, again, trying to assess the risk and how bad its business is going to be with flights to China still halted and the coronavirus affecting global airline profitability levels. Air Canada, since the start of this year, has dropped 23%. Its market value down by about $4 billion. Meantime, the price for oil, also seen as a barometer for economic risk, well, today it hit a one-year low before a midday recovery, trading as low as $49 a barrel U.S. This is having a ripple effect, again, on the earnings prospects for any of the major energy companies. The CIBC topped estimates with its fourth quarter earnings. Still, the big bank is looking at some job cuts. In an effort to cut costs, it's restructuring its senior management levels and looking to cut about 5% of its workforce, which could be more than 2,000 jobs. They weren't giving specifics in their earnings report other than to say they're setting aside about $250 million to pay for it. The Bank of Commerce made $1.2 billion in its first quarter. That was up year over year, and it's raising its dividend as well. And Starbucks getting in on the plant-based protein market. Next week, it's going to launch at its Canadian stores a sausage breakfast offering partnered with Beyond Meat. Now, it's going to test it here in Canada. Not saying when it's going to roll it out in the United States, but it's interesting to see Starbucks and Beyond Meat teaming up as that plant-based protein market space continues to expand. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.